to our main training. All right, so I just wanted to show us, this is a site, I just use it to search more about a website, just to know some certain things, a third-party site, maybe to tell you about the traffic, the healthiness of the site, and some other things that you need to know about the site, the traffic, where are they coming from, monthly visit of the site, over 19 million visits, and all that, almost 20 million visits, but the page visitors and all that, and page views. Talk about, look at the site. We look at SM Rush, how many people who are visiting the site. Okay, they are lesser ranking. It's ranking very short time, 5,440. That's very fast ranking. Then we look at, okay, country visitors. Where are they coming from? Because we say they are too much. We have country visitors are coming from United States, Nigeria, India, Mexico, and all that, some other African countries. So they have, because they are already everywhere, that's why they have all that around. Then you look at this now, begin to talk about, okay, on that side is this, okay, what are the backlinks coming from? So you look at the company, the place where the company really says Singapore, United States, Germany, Australia, because that's where they are regulated. They are regulated in the United States and other places. And then we now look back, okay, look at people who have made money from this site. A lot of them from the site, is showing that it's healthy. People are generating daily revenue and monthly revenues and other things. Look at, the people who are doing things like that, talking about things about the website and other people in so many other places. And all the things about the site, you just look, what about they talk about, issues that have to do with their SSL. Is it strong? Is it this? I've not shown us this one. That's every day I'll keep on showing us little things that we always check on site before, because this may not matter much because it's not about the regulation and other things, but those ones are very strong and strict. But we want to know the site that we are doing. Is the site okay? Is it a site that will collect our details? Is it a site that will, that is harmful to our system or so? That's why we go into all this. But definitely when a site is regulated, this one will be okay. But at the end of the day, we just still like to use into all these third-party, sites to check more about the site and to know what we are marketing, because, because our reputation is at stake. That's just the truth. So we check in different forms. We don't just rush. We have already know where our heart is on the people, and our business is crypto. Now, what about this? Just to make cash flow, to raise money, to come to our major. So we always try to make, because we're not like, oh, this one is paying, let's try. We didn't check anything. That's why it took us time. Many have been here for months, but we have to take our time to get things right. So there's so many things that we do. If I scroll down on this page now, you see a lot of things, but that's because of our time. I have to stop. You decide, put it there and search on your own and look more into it. The one I would want to talk about today is something that we wanted to just give to our men. We want to start doing it in our member group, the Telegram group. Somebody asked for the Telegram group, you should ask. We'll be talking about you. Talk to your leader. Talk to somebody who you know that added you to the group where you come to this place, come to this training. The person will give you a link. If the person don't have a link, you know who to talk to on how to put you in the Telegram group. And moreover, you don't need to be a registered member already in IPC. You've not registered. So he will now add you to our group, so we can now continue from there to build you until when you now have forms or whatever to be able to add yourself. So we said that many times. I just see that question, but we can answer it later once I'm done. So now let's go back to the training of today. Now I want to log into the site. Now logging into the site, because we always try to make these things and all that. This is the Cloudflare that is making, my site, my listing went off. So, and I came back again. So it's trying to check my browser. We are checking your browser, membership, and all that. So Cloudflare is trying to, because Cloudflare is controlling their listing. So it's trying to disturb me. So let me find a way, security measure from Cloudflare, but I'm trying to, let me do it this way again. My site went up, my internet went up. That's why they use Cloudflare, because of security. It doesn't allow anybody to just come into the site like that. So that's why. So let me try and do my and sign in again, so that it will not be as if I am somebody who wants to do anything bad. So I want to sign in to the account. So I allow them to check my browser, so it's okay, they're doing their job. So let me wait, let them check the browser, so I can now answer whatever they want me to answer. Okay, so now that is it. So now I've logged into the account now. We wanted to use this, want to show it to our members in the members area, but I want to show something. Now, I want you to know that a broker's account is an account where you go and put your money. The same thing like Binance. You put your money there and you are trading there. And once you are trading in a broker's account, you can have the details of your trade. Either the interface, which is the metaphor, you can still have it there. But if you want to have details of it, the lot that you use and everything, if you come into your broker account, the account you register with the broker, that's where you will now see the details of most of the things that you want to see. Because the same way in Binance, if you go to Binance now, maybe you are using a boat and that boat is working on Binance. If you come to Binance, you need to see the trade. What trade, the time that it is traded, the time and every other thing. And then after that, that's it, you know, okay, the boat opened this trade for me. For most of us who are using Traycoms and other boats, you know that the boat opened this trade for you, and then it closed it at those so and so time, and this is your profit. So you can even download it. You can, you can download it as a Excel, PDF, or whatever. So you hold it. This is what happened for this month. So the same thing happens in a broker's account. So you need to see it. But most people don't even recite to say, but because they close some of the trades so that people will not copy it. Now let me tell you, if this boat is opening it up in your metaphor to see the trade, people will copy it, and once they copy it, it will affect the company because the financial market will not allow them to do that. It's one of the things that they have to keep, confidential. If not, that person will copy the trade, and once they copy the trade, that's it. But as long as the team finish the trading and then give you the profit, it shows you details of what it traded on. So whether profit or loss, you see it. So now, how do you now see those things? Because you need to. Now, if you want to see it, and then how do you calculate to see if this thing was what happened, then what's my fault? I have a profit calculator system that I use here, and we are going to use that to calculate now. So now let's go, and if you want to see it, go to report. When you go to report now, you open the report. If you go to report, you see closed trade report. That means this trade have closed. You open it. Then when you open it, I'm trying to see, okay, let's wait for it to open up. So I have to open it, and then once I open it up, I need to now check the trade that have opened for me. The trade that opened for me, they are really working on it. They're trying to check, but there's nothing wrong with my computer, so there's no need to worry. I'm not a bad person. So now, let me open it up so that I'll show it to you. And all that. So we'll let it keep on loading so I can now open it up and let's look at it properly and all that. I like this site, well secured site. They secure it in a very good place in the United States and all that with Cloudflare. That's awesome. I just like that with them. But I think this one is my connection now trying to roll and roll. So let's wait and see how it goes. So I will open it and then let's begin to check. How do I know the amount of trade done? How do I calculate it? What do I do from now? Because I'm going to do it and then calculate so that the site will show me what was traded. Maybe this week now. Maybe I will use, let's say from 2nd to 3rd. Okay, let's just use 2 days. 2 days trade. What has it traded for me? What profit? And then now I'm going to check. If you use this lot size, the board doesn't use a lot of money. That's one thing. That is what we call, financial management. When you manage your funds management, take a little money, go and expose it to the trade. But the more your capital, the more you expose it to the trade. If your capital is big, then yes, you will take little of it. Maybe now, if I have about $10,000 and they using 1,000, I still have 9,000. Maybe if I have $1,000, you will use maybe $100, or maybe use $40 to open one trade for me. That means not exposing, but the more the capital you have, the more it now opens more trade for you and the more money you get. But the same lot size. So we are going to check the lot size. This thing is taking longer than necessary. It's taking longer. Okay, so now remember it's closed trade report. So I'm going to pick the number. This is it. And then I'm going to choose the date. Which date am I looking for? Remember, I'm looking for, let's say I'm saying, okay, second and then third. Let's put it this way. I just want so that I won't get too much. And then we'll now click search. So when I click search, it's going to bring, okay, this is the one it brought and all that. So this one it brought. Okay, now I'm going to look at it now. No, this one is not. Lot size is round. Okay. Okay, now let me choose. Okay, the same. Let me make it short. Search more. I need more. All right, once it comes like this now, so I want to check on the lot size, the open price, the close, the lot is here, the open, the close price. So it has to give me the amount made. And the amount is not, this is not complete. So let me make it complete. Let me search it again. You have seen something, I have to see the open price, I've seen the close price, and the time, which is the date and time and everything, but I need to see the amount. So you need to open the amount for me so that I'll see how much made on each trade. So I'm going to now search it on the listing for us to be able to see the summary. So that's not it. It's the close trade, but I want to search another one. So I'll come back again to it, but not this one, to see if it now open what I want. Because I I've seen what I want, but I need to see how much made. So that we can come to this calculator now and let me do the calculating for you. Because I was doing that when I was doing the research today, trying to find out if the boat trade for me, I need to know what it traded, how much I made, and then I'll go back. Even to an extent, I went to TradingView to search the time that the trade was made and to know what happened that time, and then come back to check the time to see if that's correct. And then I come to this calculator to check, okay, if I open this pair and it's on a sell, and then on this price, that's the open price, on the close price, then this lot size, how much would be my profit? So I now go back to check here if that is exactly the profit I'm getting. So that's exactly what I did. So which I want to show you now, so that you see how the report, they have every report that you need here for you to get every information that you need. I need to see the profit. Profit is here. It's showing profit now on this place. So now let me see. It has come back. The profit has come because I want to see the profit. I want to see the profit. Yes, it's showing profit now. So maybe it's not that it give me what I want. Good. Now that's it. I need this profit because I want to know how much was made. Are you getting? So now this is exactly what I wanted. So in case if you open it, it didn't open up properly, that may be one thing or the other, just open, because you need to know profit made on the trade. In what we do on Binance, we see our profit now. We see when you just do, you say this is how much you buy, this is it, and all that. When you have a report, so it makes you to understand. So now let's look at it now. This profit now, this one was on the second, and it's showing me, okay, that what we trade was Euro USD. Watch me. This is somehow, it's not technical for those who understand whether crypto or anything trade.
No, but because what we are doing is like auditing. So,
you understand?
So we have to be,
Yeah, you understand? So Euro USD, that what was trade on the second at 1909.08. So I went to this timestamp to go back to TradingView to even check. Are you getting true forest to know what happened that very time? So, but that one we will not go that far because of time. But let's check Euro USD. So now I'm going to check it to Euro USD. This is Euro and then USD. Where are you? EUSD. Euro USD. So Euro USD here. So now I come back. If it's Euro USD, then what's the lot size? The lot size is 0.27. That's the lot size. It's very small lot size. Very, very small lot size. So I'm going to, okay, it's already there, 0.27. So now what is it? Is it a buy or a sell order? So it's a buy order. Look at it, it's a buy order here. So I'm going to shake it up here as a buy order. So now he bought it. So what's the opening and the closing price with this lot size? So now I said the opening price, he said I opened the price at this one. And then that's what he opened it up from. Let's close. No, this open. And then this is the price that it was closed on this price that same time. So now, so what if we close with this lot size, what will be my profit? The profit should be 4.05 if this is what happened. So let me go back to what they say is my profit. They say it's 4.047. So they approximately make it 0, when something, the next number is more than 5, you can add it up to make it 5. So that's 4.05. That should be my profit, but they give me 4.047 something. Okay, that's fine. So that's good. So this is good if you trade in this lot size. So we'll go back to the second one. Let's do another one. Maybe that's a buy order. Let's check a sell order. So there's a sell order. This is Australian dollar versus US dollar. So let's go and check that. Australia. So let's go up because it's Australia. Australian, the US dollar. Yes. Australian US dollar. What's the price? It's a sell order. So let's check a sell order now. So it's a sell order. That's a sell order. Sell the same lot size. And then opening price, because they don't even use much lot size, very little lot size, and it doesn't go to the market too much. It goes, it comes out. And then open maybe 3 trades on different distance and then take profit and it stop for that day. Very, very fast. Opening price is this one. Then the close price. Let's see, what did you close on, sir? Okay, close on this one. So now, if you close on this with this lot size, what should be my gain? $3.24. So now, here 3 points, same thing, 3.2. So they still may do an approximate number here, $3.24. Either they do it approximately or they take that little fraction, whatever it is commission they make money from. So whatever. So that's what they gave me, which is fine. Either they approximate it or maybe, commission is where they make money from. So they make commission from every angle. So I understand they are kind of broker. So there's no problem on that. So we can check. Okay, let's check. Can we check another one again? Let's check 1 or 2 again. Then we can stop. So we have another Euro USD again that was traded. Okay, now let's leave the second and move to third now. So on third, we have Euro USD. That's Euro USD, the same lot size. Then what's the opening price? It's like this. So what's this? It's a sell order. Okay, sell order, Euro USD. Sell order, then Euro USD. So Euro USD, Euro USD, sell order. Opening price is this one. Opening price is this one. Then closing is this. with the same loss side. You use the same loss side. That means the more money you put, the more money you make. But this account have only $1,000. So the loss side is not it's what determines how much it's going to take from your money to trade. So this one is 2.7. That's what it makes. So sharp, so this 2 okay, that's it, 2.6. That's what giving 2.65. That's great. So either they are taking some little cent out of it just because of, or they're approximately making it up or something, whatever. So just to make sure that the body showing that, oh, this is the trade. They're not cheating you by making sure that they give you another profit where they both made another profit, because the boat is connected to this account and this account is connected to the metaphor. So whatever happens has to show up here. Are you getting? And you know that in every trade, there's a commission made once you have made profit. It may be little. Once profit comes, just like they do us on mainland, if you put a trade and it never move, they won't take profit. Once they just go, yeah, they just take that little cent on top. So it's always like that. But with that, approximately the profit is just the same. Australia USD with the same lot size, and then opening price like this. This is the last one I'm going to check to use. Other USD, Australian dollar USD. Okay, Australian dollar USD. What is it? Australian dollar USD. The same lot size. It's a buy order. Okay, the buy order. So opening price is this one, and then closing price is this one. Okay, so now I'm going to check the profit. If the profit is true, all right, 5.13. Wow, that's a good profit. Okay, 5 point. Wow, that's good. That's great. So look at it here. So you can look all these things one by one for you to know, and then you can go to TradingView, check that stamp, what happened that day, how it trades and everything. There are so many things to check because it's normal. I said that every broker, every trade made from the broker, whether it's a broker or maybe any of our account on Binance or whatever we have, when you make order, you have it inside there. So I need to have the same. It's not that we are asking all these questions because we are skeptical, but we know how these things operate. It's just like boat that we're using on Binance and everything. If you go there, you see all the trade made by the boat, you see everything. So this is a broken account. They are not like one company that comes in will trade for you. So you don't need to see anything. Don't even to see how they trade. All you just need to see, they give you 1% or 2%, which that one is not something that we'll talk about now. But now on a broker account, which my boat is connected to, I need to see the report. And if you come to the report side, they have a lot of report that you can generate here on the report area. Every report that you want that is already there on the website. So on this one now, you can download it. You can download the Excel, the PDF and all that. You can print it. You can use it to do anything. You can print it to begin to check it. You're auditing, you are trying to check so many things. You can do that. You can do anything to make sure that you know how your account works. And then everything, because this one makes it all worth it. It makes it all worth it. Because if you want to now come to do whatever, that's why people are joining in this thing every day, because they are seeing something. And some people are doing review without research. They are doing review without being part of the system to know how it works. Even if you just put one small money, let you use it to find fault. So you can tell people that this is the fault I found, and please do this, that. But when you begin to see things work normal, everything, because once you're a broker, you are being watched, you are being followed. So you need to, this report is so important to them that they need to keep every details of the report, of what happened, how the trade went, and every other thing, because that's what they should check. That's who they are. They are more regulated than the centralized exchange that we're using, but thank God for them, they are still doing well, and we believe them so much. That is just the truth, but that's the truth. We believe them so much, and they've been doing well. Without being regulated, they are trying to find a way to regulate them. Even we were angry Why should the government of UK say this? Why should the government of this say they must do this? They must do the other one? Because that's what they're trying to find. You can't just do things and make billions. Nobody regulates you. You're just your own. So people are just angry with them. But that's crypto for you. But in the financial market, they don't have that liberty to do that. That's why when you look at it now, you look at people who are buying their boat every day. It was 21,000 that day. So we now, I don't know, 20 something, right? This is now 230,000. So that is to show how many thousands of people that join every day. Every day. So this is 900 and something. So very soon it will be 231,000 from 220 something thousand that it was before. Are you get? So now you see how people are coming into this because of the goodness of the board and how they arrange their things. But all we say is not a financial advice. We don't say everybody should. Yes, we've been hearing a lot of testimonies, just like the one that said today, I was so thrilled about for her, and I that lost everything in Trust Wallet. That's the reason why some people in my this thing they said that I don't like Trust Wallet because of this airdrop thing. People use Trust Wallet and it's so porous, and before you know, and people there, this thing will go. So that's why people are just like me too. When you talk about Trust Wallet, I was like, move to SafePal. Use Coin98. Use better wallet. Why this one? I'm not saying I'm demarketing them, but they are good. They are still okay, but I don't like it. But after that, she now move up and begin to do a lot to build up her this thing by using this in December, joining and be compounding with the little money she has now started buying back a lot of coins that she missed and building back her portfolio. That was good. That's the reason for this, because there are so many who would like to do that in order to get it back. So that's exactly what it is. Because of our time, we allow you to ask questions on this. We just wanted to show you some little things, but this is a preview of what we'll be doing when we go to our members. We need to, when we go to all this and get into this thing, we want to check. We want to show you some certain things that you need to be checking in your account. Some things you need to know about this board. How does it work? You don't have to just come and criticize something from afar. Until you come close, study it, get more information from the company themselves, use information that they gave you, and begin to do research. Then maybe you see some people criticizing it. You said, okay, with this thing they said, let me use this thing to make a research to find out, because most of them, they don't even do anything. All they just want is this one says scam. This one is a scam. So calm down to research. No, go and put more money into it and test it yourself so you can use your experience and say it's a scam. No, you don't do that. And that's not the way to promote. That's not the way to review something that you want to give to people so they can make. But when you are doing that, even if it's your personal research, personal opinion, that's not a financial advice for anybody. It has never been. But it's not a financial advice. If you believe it, go ahead and do it and take responsibility of your action. That's exactly who we are. So now we can leave you to ask questions because we just want to spend 1 hour on this thing so that we can go back to other things that we're doing. So if you have any question, you can raise your hand and then you ask your question. So boss, you can take it up from here.